here.
You mean if you saw geocentric?
Yeah. So he was arguing it was a Techtey signature, but he's saying separation would be so suspicious that you would immediately know this was not mission 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else?
I guess it doesn't. Yeah. And then you're probing out a certain time post egress, so you don't think so much about the transit duration. You just think about, you know.
What we want to know is whether these moons are common. Maybe even they are places where we might find life around them, and perhaps they will teach us about how planets and satellites form elsewhere in the universe. The way we look for planets is to try and see the shadow of the planet, essentially. We can't see the planet separate from the star because they're just too far away. So instead, we see the planet pass in front of the star, blocks out some of the light for a small amount of time, and we can tell there's a planet there. We knew that there wasn't enough data with Kepler, and thus we asked Hubble, which is a much more powerful telescope. We get actually 4 times more precise data using Hubble than we do with Kepler, and that gives you a resolution power to see these tiny signatures that Kepler missed. What we see in our data is a very clear moon-like dip, and it is unprecedented compared to all of our previous data. So what we would really like to see is a second example of it. The only way we're going to do that is if we get more data. So we are asking Hubble if we can re-observe the star in the future and hopefully get that second event and really make it a clear-cut case that this is a real exomoon. We're interested in looking for other worlds that could be habitats for life, just to really answer this age-old question as whether we're alone in the universe or not. It's a question we've asked since the dawn of civilization, and now finally, thanks to modern astronomy, we're beginning to find worlds that could host life maybe, and eventually in the near future we hope to be able to actually detect signatures of life on those worlds as well.